Hello, everyone. So I've already started to braid her hair around the front part, just to leave out like the edges. So right now I'm just going to braid the hair going back. The braids don't really have to be that small because when you sew them down, and we're going to sew them down really good, it's going to make it flat. So there's no need to put like a million braids. It's just not necessary unless the hair is really short. So I'm just braiding down onto the end, and then we're gonna braid the next braid going down, and then when we get like almost to the middle part of the braid, then we're gonna take that other braid, the first braid that we did, and we're gonna grab it and bring it up, and then add it into the current braid that we're doing, and just braid down. And I kind of do this all the way across. I am sorry. I thought I was recording the part where I was sewing the hair down and I didn't. So I'm very sorry about that. But as you can see, the hair is sewn down and it's really, really flat. So right now I'm just spraying the spritz on. I use New Expression spritz, just to give the hair a little, make it a little tacky for when I put the glue. And I'm only using like 2 dots of glue on her hair. So there isn't a lot of glue that will be actually touching her hair, but I do need just those 2 dots just to have somewhere to start from. And then the two on the end. And every spot from there on, the glue goes on the paper and not on her hair. So when it's time to take it out, it should come right out. And I'm just kind of cutting those loose pieces off. Um, and now we're just putting on a stocking cap. When you put it on, you just want to make sure that you're pulling down really, really tight. I go back and I spray a little bit more of the New Expression spritz on. And that's just to kind of have the cap stay in place. And then I put a thin line of glue all the way around her perimeter. Um, Very thin, it doesn't take a lot. And that's just to, keep the cap on a little bit. And it's just kind of easy to work with. But it's mainly on the paper. There's a few spots where it didn't really reach the paper, but it'll be fine. And then I just blow dry it to kind of dry the glue a little bit. And I just cut the cap all the way around. So once I finish cutting the cap, then it's time to bond. And I just start bunding the hair all the way from the bottom, not too far down. So I want to be able to get my flat irons under there and be able to curl it. So I don't go, too far down, maybe like 2 inches above the neckline. And then I just kind of do that, going all the way up. On the side where the bang is, um, I slowly kind of slant the hair going up, and that gives the bang more movement. Slanted lines does give more movement, as much more than, I'm sorry, more than just putting the tracks in straight across. So I'm just continuing to going upward with the hair. Not putting the tracks in too close because I want to make sure that I have enough hair and that it's not too full. The hair that I'm using is Sensual Mink Yaki. It's in a golden black pack. This is 2 packs of 10-inch. Okay, so I'm trying to show you a little bit on the side, on that right side where the bang is, how the track is going slightly up, as opposed to on the left side it's just going straight across. I'm just kind of doing that all the way upward, as you can see. Excuse my model, she's just crazy. So we're going all the way up. And then on the left side, I kind of like to put the tracks in a little bit more closer together than I would on the right side. And that's because it's less space. So I don't want the hair to be really, really heavy on one side and then have it really, really thin on the other side. And I am very, very heavy-handed. And so as you can see, when I'm putting the tracks in, I'm on that left side, I'm kind of pushing down so that I can kind of get those tracks nice and full. So we're at the top. So now I'm going to be mostly working on the right side. And as I'm going up, I'm still continuing to put the tracks slanted. Right here, I doubled the track, and I will double some of them because I want the bang to be full and kind of heavy. And this hair is actually a little thinner than I would have liked it to be, the color hair. So next time, I probably would suggest that a person use 3 packs instead of 2. And as you can see, I'm kind of going slanted. I'm bringing the tracks forward so that when her hair falls, it'll fall in her face and not just, going to the side. And that's what give it that, heavy swoop. So the technique that I'm using, it's kind of almost like doing an invisible part, but instead of, not leaving out any hair, I have hair to cover over it. But if it was a person that didn't want any hair out, we could very much do this style the same way. And like I say, I'm putting the hair on the tracks on like really close because I want it being really, really full. So right here on this part, I am actually doubling the tracks again. And I kind of just doubled like every other or every several pieces. And I did run out of the purple hair, so I'm just kind of blending in some hair, and I'm going to add some blue, so it'll work out. but the bang is definitely not as full as I would have liked it, and I've used the entire 2 packs. So I would definitely suggest getting 3 packs, at least 2.5, and then she has a big head, so yeah, she could have used 3 packs for my liking. So now I'm just using a razor comb and just kind of going through and cutting the hair. I prefer the Tinkle razors, well, the razor comb. I've tried other brands and I just don't like them. To me, Tinkle it cuts the best, but the quality is horrible and they really break really, really easy. I'm just kind of going back over um, with the razor. The back, I want to back up kind of high. So now I'm just going back in with the flat iron after I finish cutting, and I'm just pressing her hair out so it'll blend with the weave. And to get the best even press all the way through the ends, I definitely suggest using the flat iron over comb method. And it just really gives you a nice, nice flat silk out, and you only have to go through the hair once. Then I'm going to go back, and just to get her edges a little bit more straighter, I'm going to use a pressing comb. She's just being dramatic. And then I go over it again with the flat iron just to get it a little bit more straight. And she is finished. I somehow did not get a video of me actually flat ironing the hair.